I would like to tell you about a group of loud young men who came into my life when I was a young bishop in Seoul, Korea many years ago. These were boys that lived in the neighborhood. Only one or two of them were members of the church at the time. The boys that were members were the only members in their family. They were all friends, and they came to the church to play and to be together. They liked to play ping pong during the weekdays, and they liked to have fun activities on Saturdays. Most of them were not good students in school and were considered by many to be troublemakers. I was a young father of two sons who were 7 and 9 years old at the time. I did not know what I could do for these young men. They were so rowdy that once my wife Bongkyung asked me if we could move on to another world so that our sons could see good examples from other young men. I pondered and prayed to Heavenly Father to help me to find a way to help these young men. Finally, I made a decision to try and teach them how they could change their lives. A vision came upon my mind very clearly. I felt that if they were to become missionaries, their lives will be changed. From that moment on, I became very excited, and I tried to spend as much time as possible with them, teaching them the importance of the missionary service and how to prepare for a mission. At the time, Elder Seo, a full-time missionary, was transferred to our ward. He was the one who had grown up in the church, and as an Aaronic priesthood youth, had participated in a young men's singing group with his friends. He met those boisterous boys in our ward. Elder Seo taught those who were not members of missionaries' discussions, and he also taught them to the songs he used to sing. He made a triple quartet with those loud boys and named them the Hanal Quartet, which means be as one. They were happy to sing together, but we all needed big patience when we listened to their singing. Our home was open to the members anytime they wanted to visit. The boys visit our home almost every weekend and even on some weekdays. We fed them and taught them. We taught them the principles of the gospel as well as the application of the gospel in their lives. We tried to give them a vision of their future life. They sang together every time they came to our home. Their loud sound hurt our ears. But we always praised them because listening to them sing was far more enjoyable than seeing them get into trouble. Through the years, these activities continued. Most of these young men matured in the gospel, and the miracle happened. Over time, 9 of the boys who were not members were baptized. They changed from loud, rowdy boys into valiant stripling warriors. They served missions, met beautiful young sisters in the church, and married in the temple. Of course, there were different challenges for each of them as they served missions, attended school, got married, but they all stayed faithful because they wanted to obey their leaders and please the Lord. Now they have families with children born under the covenant. 9 loud boys have become 45 active members in the Lord's kingdom, including their wives and children. They are now leaders in their wards and stakes. One is a bishop, 2 serve in a bishoprics. One is serving on the High Council, and 2 are young men presidents. There is a mission leader, an executive secretary, and a seminary teacher. As a group, they still sing together, and the other miracle, they actually sound good. Dear young men, let us obey the leaders of the church and be like Adam, who didn't always have to know the reason why, but was just happy to be obedient. And please faithfully attend your church meetings. If you do this, you will learn how to prepare for your future and you will be successful. two young boys who were born in the church, and also to those who have joined the church. You are the army of the Lord. You will become wonderful missionaries and future righteous fathers to your families. Heavenly Father will bless you to have a happy family. You have a bright future in the gospel. And like the sons of Helaman, you will bring eternal joy to all of us.